You most welcome. Thank you.
Introduction of the program. Rowena lecture if one text in a class. What you are going to for school? What go back. Introduction of the program. My own university, we know that I come in our class. It is the honor to be counsel on my fellow students to take the program. Our program today consists of many items, such as solo, recitation, class demonstration, presentation of our classes, play like etc. Our parents in particular, student body is English release and to your program. Class demonstration. K class. What the answer? Class demonstration. K class. Can't hear one student speak out. Hear one student, please come out. Hear one.
So, folks in Radio Land, this is the Rowena Arnold Christian School official closing and kindergarten graduation ceremony here held here in the Glenwood community standard for accounting. Wherever you are, we'd like to welcome you to this podcast. Welcome. You can also help to share the live broadcast. We are coming to you live. And one second, you something. Okay. So the graduation class is about to celebrate some of the talents they've learned with the course of the 10 months study for academic 2023, that's 2024, 2025. Let's go as they get prepared. In,
Who are from ladies and gentlemen, stay before you my name is Nepali on the K1 class. We will be reciting for you the 27 book of the New Testament. There's 27 of the New Testament are Matthew, John, Corvette, Kareshe, Ishe, Koroshe, Serone, Sulete, Alpha, Hebrew, Chin, Osen, John, 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 Jude, and Revelation.
okay, thank you. Get the photo.
You get my microphone. All right, we're now going to do somehow. We're supposed to come and go, but we want to do everything together because of the weather. Again, embarrassing. That is why you see this sticking. You are thinking of going, but we just want to just do all so that you will be able to live for yourself because the weather is too good for us. Is that correct? Fine. Thank you.
Before you manning is Nepali Kanga from the K1 class, I will be reciting for you the 16 eclipses of life. The 16 eclipses of life you are one, Tele, Ye, Tola, San, Isi, Pere, Kwa, Pu, Loma, Mandingo, Mende, Fa, Paso, and Prevo. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Telling before you morning melodies still up on the K1 class. I will be doing for you a Bible for good 19 verse 10. For the son of me has come to seek and to say that this was God. Ladies and gentlemen, carry on.
So the kindergarten class, straight in. Alex.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing before you, man, to the quarry you for the table. I will be for you the senator Martin and their location. Wolo Kisi Martin, the Latia Martin in la before. Yo, Mano Martinho, Boris Martin, Boris Martin, Ladies and gentlemen,
Ah, olha. Vai, olha. I gave him one call.
So much Christian talents that they graduated class. So wherever you are focusing with your land,
so
they will win under school future coaching program.
Father, Taco, Governor. We are the father of the Solomon of the David. Welcome everyone. Nada with the Dodge Money is Glory Mandia on the Kirtan Club. I will be doing for it the six spiritual reward in my life. The six spiritual reward in my reward is dedication. The Vara reward. It can be found in the reading country. Lofa reward. It can be found in Lofa country. Morning. I got bullies. Gentlemen, daily before you. My name is Dusty Tinero. From the day to time. I'll be doing for interrogation. Le chapeau, est-ce que vivons une rencontre? Le pinot, est-ce que vivons une grande rencontre? Le silence, est-ce que c'est la tête ou un mêlée? Est-ce que vivons une rencontre?
Yeah, why you call your feet, huh?
Expansion is the speaker of the public of Nigeria is the head of the of any before you shine to experience following the how it teaches you the several branch of performing. The several branch of performing. There is the bigger branch of performing. If so is good the president of the report of Nigeria is the head of the executive branch of the country. Ladies and gentlemen and things. After ladies and gentlemen, before you are listening and I'll be This is Joseph Austin. Please put their hands together for the graduate. Our verses in quotation as Lorena said and all of Lorena said. Have you put your hands together for Lorena said?
There comes to Rowena say your son Bible verses. Yeah. So you just tune in, it is a manner that you are following the future closing and kindergarten graduation closing program of the Rowena Arnold Christian School here in Ganta City, Nimba County. Here in Liberia, wherever you are, we are coming to you exclusively. Baki FM and TV. You can also help to share the live broadcast. We are both on the radio as well. You can follow us via FM 90.5. We have International. Okay, YouTube.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Standing before you, my name is William Monga Tabatel Concept Before Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Standing before you, my name is William. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Standing before you, my name is William Aaron from the Before Flag. Ladies and gentlemen, para la introduction, my name is Patricia from the Today, I'm here to inspire you with fine education, protection from greatness. These are their goals. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world by next and The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think physical intelligence plus character. That is the goal of true education by Martin Luther King Jr. Education is not the building of a build, but the lighting of the fire the body heat. Education is the direction in which education starts a manual determines a future in Lava Plateau. Education is the key to unlock the golden door of a freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, social science includes the science. The president
Yeah, she got up in there. And she. I'm up here.
today I'm here to tell you with art education for kids. These are the ways. One, the video things about learning is that no one can take it away from people. The educated demand from the uneducated as much as the educated. I was so. Maybe as if you were asked or as if you were in that group. Education is the movement from darkness to light. By John F. Kennedy. And education is the education. The beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you back. Jamie has everywhere to search for it and has everywhere to live for it for time. Going to give you the means of independent of West Africa. The days of independence and country is in August 1965, Burkina Faso to Lago, 1961, Cape Verde to Lago, 1975, Bologo, Gambia, February 18, 1965, Great Britain, March 1965, Great Basque, Guinea, Ottawa, 1958, France, Guinea-Bissau, 1974, Gambia, February, Africa, Africa, August 1965, Liberia, July 26, 1847, Mali, June 20, 1965, Mauritania, November 28, 1965, Niger, Niger, August 10, 1965, Nigeria, August 1860, Niger, 20, 1960, demonstrations at the grade 1 and grade 2 class. Put your hands together for them.
So the grade one and grade two classes currently coming on stage to showcase talents of some of what we've learned.
Good afternoon, parents. I'm standing before you, my name. Someone's down from the grave of love. And yet, the Deus bastante esto más grave cante la pona eti chalepa capital se te tensu que más grave cante la cante va y tempa la que de fiori está con las de más de se te na pues who did is me gentlemen standing before you my knee down from the prayer yes, will tell you about the history capital city. Grandpa's country was founded 1833 and capital is Ghana. The first governor of Commonwealth of Nigeria in the United States. We are calling ladies and gentlemen, telling people in my school and calling young man from the cradle class. I will talk on the topic human right and duty. A human right is a right to be free from slavery, a right to live, a right to be a citizen, a right to go to school, a right to hospital care, a right to security, right to responsibility. The Republic of Nigeria is still on uncovered body in which no one is able. No one is above the law, but we all are equal before the law. It is a society in which the life and property of all citizens are protected. It is a society that creates a good education for its citizens. It also includes their child and slave and good health care. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying. Questa pianifico umani e sfide che floco fronte più piani. Our country. Nigeria is divided into two countries, which in turn are subdivided into several districts and five subdivided into towns. According to the in the earth was described that Nigeria was divided into five countries. Granted, Bolsonaro, Grandfather, Summer, and Northern Council, and the very many Saga and Postal Commission in 1934. President will not transfer unification policy. The activity perpetual like this established and all the either conditional division converted into countries. Lima, Bon, and Rosa. In 1984, all final the those countries were created, Maldives and British countries. The last two more countries were created in 1985. One There is a great Gratification has given partition level to the greater class. To after you, ladies and gentlemen, before you marry a student partition level from the greater class, I want to give you the definition of the word education. If education have no age, if director, teacher, investor, and still to not pay for education, so many people cannot look at. See, you go last your Mewna Jakarta and you will present to one tomorrow. Contact, contact, contact. That's a calling for something simple means to not carry your destiny around your own. All around the world, there is no student in my school. Teacher, principal, before closing or promoting a student into another class. If I was not educated, I was to even or obedience is better than sacrifice. And now this teacher principal do not fall in love with your teammates and to
Perfect. The next question then. Describing education as an acronym, giving definition of each of the letters.
Introduction of the guest speaker. Student Dana class and grade 7 class. Put your hands together for student Dana class.
Hello. We ask if you are standing and we still get seat, we ask you to sit down. If you still get seat, if you still get seat. So we are done. Yes, yes. Yes. We are down to one of the most important part of our program. Yes. Hello. Hello. And the teacher will ask you to pick here first. Well, I will introduce our guest speaker and we'll ask that you please pay attention to student Dana Boy, please.
Hi everyone. I am in the introduction. My name is student Dana Dexter and the Egyptian class. I am here to introduce our guest speaker for today. Today we have a very special guest. His name is Mr. Joe. His name is Mr. Juliana Coco. He is 33 years old and he comes from our beautiful mother named Nigeria. My Mr. Coco was a little boy and 100 years old. Something very sad happened. One of his parents died because of a big war in their country. That made me feel very sad. But even though that was hard, but Mr. Cooper did not give up. He decided, I want to help people and make things better. He saw many people around him who could not go to school without food and without help. He said, I will go to school and learn so I can help my country. So guess what? He worked really hard and went to college. That is a big school for grown up. He studied something called mass communication. That means he learned how to talk to people and share good messages to help his community. But Mr. Cooper did not stop there. He wanted to learn even more. So he went to a place called Ambrose. another black people country and got a big degree for a master's in public policies and government. That is a job that people can learn to help people that are care for another. Now, Mr. Cooper is back to Nigeria. He runs a very special school for the people. Vocational Training Institute. That is a place where young people learn how to read and also how to do special jobs and physical, fear, building horses, and making gardens. Mr. Cooper is also a dad. He has two children, one boy, one girl. Just like your mommy and daddy, he knows how hard it can be to take care of your children and send them to school. He understands what it feels like when school fees go beat your foot. That means school can be expensive and make parents worried. But today, Mr. Cooper is here with us Harry and ready to talk to us about how we can be serious, smart, kind, and helpful to our parents and nieces. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us wrap up and welcome our guest speaker of the day.
That's it. You give them all the time.
Thank you. God, you are welcome. I'm so happy to be here. Let me say good morning to all of us. Morning, oh. Please have your seat. It is an honor to be here. So start back and look at the beautiful faces of these beautiful young people, beautiful girls with their smiles. I see hope. I see the future of our country. And I see promises, promises of future leaders, promises of change makers, people who will give us the life that we want. After hearing all the federal speeches that were given here, I resolved not to even speak because what I will say again. Imagine somebody sat down here, stood here and gave us the entire history of our country. Beautifully. So I don't know what I will speak. But let me recognize the school administration, the parents here. Of course, my big brother Janjeko, I want to say good morning to you, Dr. Moses Plomo. And if there are other government officials here present, I want to say it is an honor to be in your midst today. Let me go back to something that was read in the presentation or in the introduction. I'm a young man born in Liberia, grew up in Liberia, and I went through the hard time. What all of you are going through today? Yeah? You're listening to me? I said, what in Africa, what you're at? Yeah? I go to school, my people are not having money, sometimes school fees up when my folk. So now I go on campus, my friend will be laughing at me. So when the time the woman was reading, she said, sometimes something bad happen. When we go into school, bad thing will happen to us too. It will not be everybody will not be the same. And then so, eh, everybody, everyone bad thing will not be the same, right? So when bad thing happen to you, maybe today you might not get money to pay your school fee. That one will not stop you from going to school, right? There are stages in early childhood education that is marked with challenges.
Those challenges come in many different forms. One of the major challenges we face in early childhood would be school fees. When I was in school, one of the words I will remember was school fee done up by our school. When you go home, they ask you why you go home, you say school fee done by my school. Because the cost of education, especially early childhood education, is getting higher by the day. Because the teaching materials to get it is a problem. So to maintain the teachers in the classroom can be difficult. But when I'm happy, I want us to know those are you who coming graduate today. That test for you. Hmm? And I mean, must say no, mama saying that every time I go to school, they can put me utter a me, I will not go to school again. Don't do it. All right? You must keep your focus because tomorrow you want to be president and then so, eh? Tomorrow you want to be doctor and then so, tomorrow you want to be teacher. Eh? Some of us want to be nurses. I see the army people around. Some of us want to defend our country. Some of us want to be lawyers. If we stop and say, I will not go again, Mama, when the mama say go to school, say, oh, me, I not go to school again. Every time I go to school, my students can be laughing at me. My teacher can pay attention to me. It means you fear your mother, you fear your father. It's not true. Are we there? Eh? So we here today to tell you that the journey where you not start, you're doing well. Eh? You must keep on with that thing and you start with. Be focused, be curious, ask questions. When you ask questions, the thing what you don't know, you'll be able to know it. Okay? So again, we're going to say congratulations. Now let me speak to us parents. These times are difficult, and they are going to be difficult by the day. Challenges will continue to come, but it is our responsibility to pay attention to the education of our children, especially early childhood education, because it is the foundation, it is the beginning. If the child is to excel in life, if the child is to go ahead and make back in a school, it starts from the foundation. If we do not give the child the right foundation, you expose this child to failure in the future. So I want to encourage all of us that at this point, it doesn't matter how hard it is. I want you to do your best and your very best to ensure that your children get the quality of education that they need. Let me see the hands of all the fathers here, please. If you are a father, okay, thank you. Please put your hands down. If you are a father here that you came with your wife because your child or daughter or son is here and graduating or is attending the school, put your hand up. If you and your woman here. So when they get all the men, I put a hand up. Only two men here with the women. Now let me speak to us men and to us family. We have a tendency, we have created a culture where men, we the men, we find it happy, okay, pleasing to bunch up our women and run away. We have the babies by the women, we go, we leave them with the trouble. They are the ones to Wahala. They are the ones responsible for gathering the money for the children. They are the ones going selling in the street, in the rain, while we enjoy ourselves on the other side. It is not right. It has got to stop. Growing children is our responsibility, it's a collective responsibility. The community get a part, the father and the man get a part. The reason why the number of Zobo is growing by the day is because most of our homes are single mother raising our children. And by the time a young boy gets to a certain level, you can listen to him mind. But if the father was in a home to help this young man, he will be afraid of the father, then he will be afraid of the mother. So this is a problem for our society. We have to work together to solve it. If we continue to look at it easy, simple, it will continue to create more problems for our society, and it will damage the future of our children. Let me also speak to you were told that I also studied public policy. It means that I went to school to learn how to write laws, to write papers that can help people, to protect people, to care for people. And I want to speak to those of us who are out there who are policymakers. It is our responsibility. It is the society's responsibility. It is the responsibility of policymakers to ensure that education is considered and remain as a right of every child. Is that a privilege? It is a right. And to make that right available to our children, it is our responsibility to carve the necessary legislation, the necessary law to make sure that our children are protected in schools. Not only that, it is also our responsibility to carve the necessary legislation or the law that will hold the fathers responsible to take care of their responsibility when a born child are a woman. Because when we continue to ignore these responsibilities, we continue to create and damage the future of our nation and of our communities. This has got to stop. Administration told me I get 4 hours to speak. So we'll be here for the next 4 hours. But when I ask the weather, how long I have to speak, the weather say make it short. So we'll make it short. Let's into the school administrators. We have created a culture where school has become a business. And I want to encourage all of us, those of us who have schools, those of us who want to establish schools. The objective of establishing schools should not be for money making. We should come to the point we understand that this is to help our society. Because it does not matter how much money you raise from your school. If there are too many zones that you will not speak, you will not have the peace that you want. But if your school is educating people and people are able to earn honest living, you have a better society. When you lie down, you will sleep and sleep well. I also want to encourage us as school administrators and owners of institutions to realize that training and providing capacity building for our teachers to create a classroom friendly environment is also a responsibility of school owners. You cannot have a classroom where the teacher is bullying the students. Then the classroom becomes an environment of rejection. When the child doesn't feel comfortable to leave the home to go there. So I want to talk to you teachers. It is also your responsibility to mold these people. Because if you make a mistake with them, that mistake is going to go for a very, very long time. There are some of us, as I stand here, there is something that a teacher told me from third grade. I still remember it. Something she told me that I was not happy with her. Until now, I still bear with her. So these people don't forget easily. The age and experience they are gaining now is what is going to develop them in the future. If you make the classroom a place of rejection, condemnation, you're always talking down and looking down on your students, that message is going to resonate in their mind for a very long time. So I want to encourage all of us to work together in developing and nurturing these young children. Finally, to graduate, we want to say congratulations. You have done well. You continue to do better. My understanding is you are very much prepared to go to the next class. And as you go there, I want to encourage you to maintain that curiosity that you have, that commitment that brought you here today, you're wearing down. All right? Don't let the person that tell you, say you ugly. You are too tall. Look at your phone, look at your people. Don't let that thing to stop you. I want you to focus and keep going ahead and make mama proud and make papa proud. Amen. I want to say thank you and congratulations. Put your hands together for the sir. Proud and share. I'm ready to go. Thank you.
Thank you.
First demonstration, ABC plan. Okay, I don't know. Jessica Brown.
So the senior class, the basic class, the students are about to demonstrate some of their talents here. So if you just joining us, following us, this is Maki FM. We are coming to you live from the campus of the Rowena Arnold Christian School here in Glenlow community. We are also live on Facebook using Maki
Good day, ladies and
Foundation
gentlemen.
International.
Our director is not here today, so I beg you, I will lead our song, then they will start. For my own. I will do my best. Early in the morning. I'm still better. And this my move. Please.
Daddy. When I wake up, when I lay, okay. So they will remain on stage to do like individual demonstration because of the time. So we'll first start with the advantage for big limited and the new president of Liberia. I want to know,
Money, ladies and gentlemen, money is your blessing. Change. I am the dream the past and president of the past and president of the society Girawa. BNC Daya B one GSC Anthony W. Kanta FR Russia Elare Arata Wakansi Social Chismin when on T Posmin Parity the way Basin Ato Bakle Daniel B. Howard Charlie Picking Happy J. Bakle when on Piasamen when on Arata Sambia Keto Charlie Taylor Moses Black Ellie Johnson Sally Josh Mane Vida and Total Remove.
okay, the second person here is to be the quality of ABC lab. That will good at the
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bella for the ABC class. I have to tell you a little bit on my class. So people say That the ABC class. Okay, classes. Hello. I have to put them. Oh, yeah. Please lower. Keep up. The president. My president. Lawyer. Representative. Pastor. Every teacher. Start out for ABC. For start ABC. Except that's all the rest.
Thank you, Mama.
Yes, yeah, we have. Here we get to that. We will be giving a charter rules right that you know. Did you see a traffic light? Fishing. See the traffic light.
Oh, man.
I feel like you should look. Where me stop. Where no me oh,
Hey, thanks. God will say that.
So we just lost power here. So the quality of sound will have a little decrease because of the electricity. And so wherever you are, you can also please help to share the last video. This is Maki FM and Maki TV. Let's stick up there. Tonight, presentation of graduates. Past sponsor will come to present the graduates to the public. So now wait for the arrival. There she is to present the graduate. And so we will have to go a little closer to her.
Good afternoon, parents. Please give me your attention, please. First of all, I would like to extend my thanks and appreciation to Almighty God who brought us this far. Next, my thanks and appreciation goes to our parents who stood by us. Quiet, please. Next, my thanks and appreciation goes to our parents who stood by us in all directions. Even though it was not easy, but they were able to stand by us financially and we were able to reach this far. At the beginning of the school year, we started with 11 students. And out of the 11 students, due to financial depression in Liberia, it was not easy. Two of our students dropped due to financial depression. And for our side, we were able to come up with 9 students. But due to financial crisis again, one of our students were unable to be here with us today because it was not easy. It is not easy. But I want to give thanks and appreciation to all of our parents who are here today, who came to witness our program, who stood by us in every direction. I say a big thank you to you. And to my dynamic principal, Mr. Abraham Abba, I want to take this time to extend my thanks and appreciation to you for standing by us to reach this far. If I'm the graduate. Actually, put your hands together for us. Accepting of graduate. Principal Mr. Abraham Alpha. Put your hands together for me.
Please carry.
You.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. So, I want to say thank you to all of you as parents who took this time to be here. It's opportunity to have your children at the Rowena Arnold Christian School. And we want to say a very big thank you to our guest speaker for the field, Mr. Jonathan Cooper. And let me say this. Mr. Cooper just spoke my mind. As a young man who started from scratch, and from scratch, and he had gone up the ladder and having a master's degree. He did that 32 years. Has a master's degree. Can come down to our school to speak to the conscience of our teacher and our kids. It's an opportunity for the Rowena Arnold Christian School. And he spoke on something very significant. Rowena Arnold Christian School has about this whole year about almost 200 students. But the most frustrating thing, only the mothers, in majority, there are only few mothers, few fathers, who will come, who are concerned about the children's well-being, who are concerned about the children's school fees. Y'all put your hands together for our mothers. And nobody wants to have a new mother class for yourself. And this is something that our father needs to try as much as possible. Let them try. Let us try to take the responsibility for our children. Some of us pay susu every week 10,000, every week 15,000, every week $5,000. Just for susu, but we are able to pay $7,500 for our children. We are able to pay. We are able to pay. We went on Christian to registration $2,500. What is happening? This school started with about 200 plus students. There are some of the children they continually putting their outside for school fees. They have to drop from school. We need to wake up. If our country will get better, if we'll have a better society, a better school, a better future leaders, it is our responsibility as parents to start now. And our fathers must get involved. Our fathers get involved. So today, I'm honored. If any government official or DO is supposed to be here because we invited them, so I can be able to turn the graduate over to them. But the territory invested in me as the principal of the Rowena Arnold Christian School. Is Brother Jack Pay here? Brother Jack Pay, please come. Brother Jack Pay representing Mackey Foundation International. There's an institution held by Pastor Colinas Mator, who is the CEO and the founder of the Rowena Arnold Christian School. On behalf of our staff, the teachers, and Sis Madia, who is the sponsor of the grade, the K2 class, we want to, in this form and manner, present these graduates You need to have triggers. We need the whole world. Now he just let God all of you ahead. Congratulations, happy birthday.
So the students have been presented officially now.
We want to say, yes, we have our thing in our queen. Our queen, our day, two of us. The queen, our day, right? You saw our queen, you were able to motivate our graduates. So now, Peru, yeah, I want to say thank you so much for standing by your graduate today. I want to say God bless you. Thank you. Yeah.
Now we'll take the valedictory address, the dose for the graduating class will now present his valedictory speech.
In Jesus' name, in Jesus' name, I beg you, please get your ears for the one to listen to what he has to say. I beg you. Watch out, everyone. Singers, educated teacher, Rowena Arnold School, parents, and my wonderful classmates. My name is Florentine Mambia. I honor to stand before you today as a valuable. Today we are gathered to celebrate a journey filled with growth, laughter, and learning. As we sit here in a green foundation, novel chapter of our life, or human God, I want to talk about something that has the power to change the life. Education. Education is a life changer. It opens doors to new adventures, engage our imagination, and empower us to dream. Reading regarding with nowadays have become and the joy of sharing with our friends. We also learn about discovering who we are and what we can become. Think about how far we have come and learning how to follow inside the line to putting on our quest. Each step has paved the way for our future. Education teaches us not only fact and speaking, but also important life lessons.
Which way works?
Think about how I feel.
Sorry, education teaches us.
I don't know what to explain.
But you finish, though.
You say you finish. I want to see this. Ladies and gentlemen, okay. Timetable is Abraham and Abba. Watching
This is question with you. Okay, hello. 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 They generate a language. Let me take this time to say welcome again. This year, there have been a lot of progress that have been made by the Rowena Arnold teachers. There have been many progress that have been made by the Rowena Arnold Christian School. This academic, as may be aware that our school, we have all our children loitering around in the community. And we assure you that our school going to be protected and our students going to be protected. And we made a tremendous effort of progress to make sure making sure that our campus today is in the morning and a concrete fence. Some of our classes never had tile on the floor. We got tile all on the floor right now. There were teachers that were trained. We sent some teachers that were trained and they came back and they were able to be part of our system and they are here serving currently. Our students were given, each of them were given a reading book and a Bible that was sponsored by somebody. So these are numerous progresses that have been made by Rowena Arnold Christian School. And we have hope this year. There were many recommendations from our parents, from our BAPA PTA meeting, and parents in the community that they want to send the children out of the Rowena Arnold Christian School. But the issue of daycare is a serious problem. So we can assure you that this coming academic, the Rowena Arnold Christian School will run a daycare section for kindergarten to grade 3. So you can rest assured, those of you who have the ambition of sending your children to I call it the daycare section of the school, this coming academic, our school is open up. My room now will be in the daycare school, right? And most of our children that are in the kindergarten, ABC class, and nursery classes, we are going to take them in and we'll make sure we take care of them. We'll maintain them for you from in the morning up to 4 o'clock. Then you can come and pick up your children. So do not mind, we are taking children from the age of 1.5 years up. So if your child, if you to the house and you are busy, bring the child here. We'll take care of the child, make sure the pampers and other things are here, and we're going to take care of the child up to 4 o'clock. You can try and pick up the child. And it's going to be very, very reasonable for our kids. So the Rowena Arnold Christian School, this coming academic, will be open to all of you parents who have some of your children in this school. So on the other side, because daycare, we're asking you now, bring all your children. The daycare section will be open up to you, and you can rest assured we are going to provide the best and quality daycare education. As you have come to the Rowena Arnold Christian School, you are aware about the familiar effort and progress we have made in terms of academic performance. So we want to say thank you so much as we continue to work together to build the future of our children. We are taking the Rowena Arnold Christian School is here to stay and is here for you. God bless you.
And for on the vice principal for correction.
That's it. And thinking of teachers. Rally. Speaking of graduate and teacher.
Hello.
Hello,
In
Mrs.
Jesus' name. So all parents, please listen. It is time to pin the graduates and the teachers. So if you have a child here that is graduating, we will be seeking why you will be coming to be your graduates and also the teachers. The teachers themselves will not be here, and then your children will be here. So as you pin the teacher, you claim up to pin your students, your children. Are we getting it? I must say I want a teacher too, so what about me? Let us please rush. Please rush on your feet faster than going because of time. The period. By the period, the fee is for $20. The clap for us. How much? Please rise on your feet as we sing. Why the teacher? Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. That's our machine. What's your no me very happy. I put a sorrow. I tell you that.
Yeah, boy, we are together. Together. Yeah, boy, we are together. In the happiest we will be. With my friend, it's your friend. In your voice, it's my friend. Yeah, boy, we are together. In the happiest we will be.
And so forth, whatsoever you are, we will now end the live due to the unforeseen circumstance we experience here due to the electricity. The sound system here is off. And so on this note, we will now cut the live. Thank you so much for following. My name is Zika Blue. I'm here on the campus of the Rowena Arnold Christian School, bringing you live coverage of the official closing and kindergarten graduation of academic 2024-2025. Thank you so much for listening and following our page. You can also share the live video as well. Thank you so much. So, give
What